focus of this video is on the new change to the authentication process for current ACOA Direct users. By way of a recent email from ACOA, you, an ACOA Direct user, has been informed that the access key service will be discontinued as of December 31st, 2012. Therefore, to ensure that your access to ACOA Direct is uninterrupted, it is important that you change your access key account via a new authentication process. To start the process, you would come to the Welcome to ACOA Direct page and you would click on Login to ACOA Direct. Before I start this, I want to highlight a few additional links that have been added to this page. One called I have forgotten my account, example username or password. This process is covered in a separate video. Also, we have a few quick links here to the online agreement, to the new client registration form, and to the change of authorized client administrator form. These three quick links provide you with some information on each one of these categories. We are going to click on Login to ACOA Direct to begin the process, and you will see here, for the purpose of this video, we will focus on this gray area that will be available to you, an existing ACOA Direct user, for the purpose of changing your account to a new authentication process, which will be one of these two below, which will be explained shortly. Here you will see that we maintain the access key login button for you. However, know that this button will disappear as of January 1st, 2013, as access key will no longer be available. Until such time, you can still access your ACOA Direct account via the access key login. However, we encourage you at your first login upon receiving this notification that you go immediately to change your ACOA Direct account. To begin this next step, we click on Change My ACOA Direct Account. We come to Step 1, which is log in to your current account. Now we're going to log in to your existing access key account. You have here your access key login screen, which you should be very familiar with. And you come down here and you're going to type in your current user ID and password. And we click on Login. Here we have been successful in accessing our account and we click on Continue. Now we arrive at Step 2. First, the system indicates that we have successfully logged in to our current account, being an access key account. And here is the name and the email address of that account. And Step 2, we're going to set up our new account. There is a link here that says how do I create a login account for ACOA Direct. This link brings you to the video on client registration, which is also found by clicking on the help link above. Before January 1st, 2013, you can access the current client registration video. After December 31st, 2012, there will be a new client registration video provided via this link. We proceed to the setup of our new account, and here you will choose which account you will set up, whether it be via a sign-in partner or via a gckey login account. Here you have a few hyperlinks. One says tell me more about using the sign-in partner. Sign-in partners are banking institutions and they each have their separate sign-in process. They, the bank, will provide you with instructions on how to register with their service. So you would click on this button. It will give you the list of banking institutions. You would select the one you want, contact your bank, and follow the process. Or you may already have an account with a banking institution to access secure information. You would simply go and log into that account. For the purposes of this video, we will create a gckey account. Here this hyperlink provides you with the list of sign-in partners available, as well as important notices regarding the sign-in partner login. And over here we have a link to frequently asked questions about these two services. These are not the frequently asked questions developed by ACOA. Those can be found by going to the help link here, and then there's an additional link to the frequently asked questions from there. But these are frequently asked questions developed for the purpose of explaining these two options. Now we're going to click on gckey Login. Here we arrive at the gckey Login screen. Given that we do not have an existing account through gckey, we can click on Register here or click on the Register hyperlink in here. I click on that link, I accept the terms and conditions of the use of this tool, and as access key, I proceed to set up a user ID, address 3 recovery questions, and I put in a new password. Now you could type in your user ID and your password that you were already using an access key. If that username is available within gckey, then the system will accept it. However, if it has already been used by another user, you will need to create a new username and password. I'm going to attempt to use the same one that I have for access key. I'm going to select a recovery question, and I will put Washington, memorable person, Abraham Lincoln, and put American president, and a date, turn of the century. Now, so you see that the user ID checklist is all checked off correctly for the user ID, and then I have a similar checklist for the password. So each one of these must have a check mark in order for me to be able to continue. Okay, so they're all checked off. Let's click on Continue. It says that my gckey registration is complete, and I click on Continue to leave this service and return to our ACOA Direct steps. Here it indicates that my current account, which is access key, and my new account, which is gckey, are displayed here. And now the system wants me to go to step 4 and confirm my new account. So it says to confirm that you are ready to change your ACOA Direct account by pressing the Confirm My New Account button below. And once my account has been changed, I will always use my new account when I log into ACOA Direct. So if you have gone through this step at your first login after receiving the email from ACOA, then that login screen, you will still have that gray area every time you log in up to December 31st, 2012. Do not click on the Access Key Login button. You go directly down to the bottom of that screen and you click on gckey Login and enter your username and your password there. So now I'm going to click on Confirm My New Account, and the system says Account Change Successful, and I'm to remember my new account information for when I log in to ACOA Direct in the future. And then I click on Return to ACOA Direct, and I get to the welcome page, and I can click on the link of the ACOA Direct site that I want to access. This concludes the video on the new authentication process for ACOA Direct users.